Welcome back, everyone. Steve Pokin from the Springfield News Leader joins us this morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. Good morning.
Good morning. We're happy to have you. We're all just in awe of your story today, of the amazing talent of the people you met.
Yeah, this is, I met artists Jeff and Alicia Brundage. They live right off of Highway 25, just within the Greene County border, and have a Rogersville address. They are both artists, and Jeff has a national reputation of making things. He's worked for Bass Pro, he has done work for Disney, and he does his own art. But perhaps their greatest work of art is the house in which they live. They purchased it, well, Jeff purchased it with his prior wife in 1971.
Yeah.
And he and Alicia were married in 1990. And slowly but surely, it was once a 1,000 square foot simple house.
Yeah.
He's added a second story, he's added parapets, he's added towers, and everything in the place is just stunning. It is a work of art. He has, that's a Madonna the size of a wall. You can see the door to the
size of a wall?
Yeah, it's on the wall.
There.
And there's a staircase.
It's a whole mural.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Alicia calls it Our Lady of Perpetual Construction.
Now, did one of them work on that, or they both work on most of the projects together?
A lot of it they work together.
Okay.
She is a painter, but all the woodworking stuff she helps. But it's Jeff.
Yeah.
And just everywhere you turn, they have two swan beds. You know, with the big narrow neck, and one of them, if you look in the intricate woodworking, there's a little Cupid, and it's blindfolded because love, of course, is blind.
Of course. Goodness.
And that is that's a door on the right. It's an Egyptian sarcophagus, and I think it's the arm that you see on the right. You have to move that hand to open the door.
That's awesome. So this is more than just simple paintings, you know?
Oh, no. It's
here.
engagement.
It's
It's and they wanted to have a bigger studio, and so initially they were told, they also wanted plumbing and wiring in it. They were told, that's a second house. You can't do that. You only got 1 acre.
Right.
So they built this internal walkway between the house and their studio. So it solved that problem. It is just an amazing place. They were very gracious with their time when I knocked on their door. Drew Jansen, our photographer, went out there.
Yeah.
We have lots of pictures online for people to enjoy.
Gotta do that. You got to check those out because they're not charging admission. So use the article,
that's right.
All right. Read about it in the Springfield News Leader, everyone. Thanks so much, Steve.
Oh, you're welcome.
Daybreak in 10 is up next. Stay with us. Welcome back, everyone. It's time for Daybreak in 10 on Color 10.
That's right. We'll be on the air commercial-free for the next 10 minutes to wrap up the show. All the news and weather you need to start your day, starting off with meteorologist Elisa Rafa. Good morning.
Good morning. We are starting out with some clouds in Springfield. It's not that bad for December. 34 degrees on southerly winds at 9 miles per hour. We've got mostly cloudy skies out there this morning. These little sprinkles that you see are probably not reaching the ground. It's 39 degrees in Branson, 36 in Camdenton, and 38 degrees in Rolla this morning. By dismissal, things still pretty quiet, a mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures at 53 degrees, so again, a nice, not bad December day. Temperatures in the lower 50s. A cold front comes through tonight, maybe with some light rain showers and temperatures in the middle 30s. North and west winds kick tomorrow, and that will put temperatures colder in the upper 30s and lower 40s, and then we increase the clouds going into Sunday. So that means the Christmas parade should be fine. We'll have temperatures just feeling a little bit colder in the 40s on north and west winds, and a mix of sun and clouds. That parade is in downtown Springfield. By Sunday, we're looking at rain transitioning to a mix with those temperatures flirting with freezing, especially on the overnights. We're looking at mostly a cold rain to a wintry mix for a lot of the area. We could maybe see some snow up in central Missouri. If we get about 1 to 2 inches of snow, that's where it would be. Clinton, Lake of the Ozarks, probably not looking at much or any snow in the Springfield area. With us spending more time as a cold rain or a mix, we're probably looking at more likely a little bit of a glaze of ice possible, especially on bridges and overpasses, and then not much as you go farther south. So again, we're expecting a light rain to a mix developing. We could get some snow on the overnights as things get colder. Small differences in temperature still mean big differences in the change of those totals, so you want to stay up to date on the forecast. Joe, Lauren.
New this morning, UPS estimates more than 30 million packages per day will be shipped across the U.S. during this holiday season.
And the ones that end up on front porches often disappear. That's why Color 10's Nigel McDonald met with local law enforcement and joins us this morning to share ways you can outsmart porch pirates. Nigel.
Good morning, Lauren and Joe. Did you know roughly 36% of people report having a package stolen at least once? Well, Justin Warnaw with the Republic Police Department says prevention is key, especially as package deliveries become more and more common. Warnaw says surveillance cameras like Ring can be helpful. However, a thief might still be able to get away with your packages. Warnaw shares other ways to keep your items safe.
If you're worried about it at night, make sure that your house is well lit, and that goes for any crime, because for some reason thieves are afraid of lights. So you can try to do that. You can get camera systems, and then just like I've been preaching, is just make sure that you're in a good community of neighbors and try to keep up and try to be as best help you can to each other.
Warnaw says if you do become a victim of a crime like theft, to report it to your local police department. Now, if you're interested in learning more ways to outsmart porch pirates, head over to our website at ozarksfirst.com and look for my story called How to Prevent Porch Piracy for the Holiday Season. Joe?
All right, thank you, Nigel. And if it's not packages, cards are often sent through the mail this time of year with gifts inside of there, whether that's cash, checks, or even gift cards. One bank in the Ozarks, though, says to be careful of how you send those gifts through. Arvest Bank is warning its customers that one of the worst things you could do is send cash in the mail, and giving it electronically is more efficient. You can do that by using an app or even email. Darlene Mabins is a branch manager at Arvest and explains if you're skeptical about spending or sending money the electronic way, just talk with your bank. If you still insist on sending through the mail, though, there are still ways to make sure it gets sent to the right hands.
Sending it in a way that you have to get a signature to know that it's made it. So it's a little bit safer versus sticking it in an envelope, putting a postage stamp in it, and sending it in the mail that way. If you're going to send something, I would send a check or a cashier's check. At least you have a means of stopping it, getting it reissued through your bank, versus cash is gone. Once it's gone, it's gone. There's no way to recover that.
And those deadlines are inching closer to get your gifts sent out and delivered before Christmas. We've got a list of those deadlines from the top mail carriers that you know listed over on ozarksfirst.com.
Also new this morning, following up on a 2-month manhunt in Kansas City, which has now ended. Investigators say they've arrested Hugo Villanueva Morales. For safety reasons, they're not reporting the details of his arrest. He's wanted for shooting a total of 9 people inside Tequila KC Bar in October. 4 people died from their injuries.
And a story with your right to know this morning. A Springfield man charged with murder has pleaded guilty in court. Brandon Johnson was charged with second-degree murder and armed criminal action back in November of 2017. Police say he killed his half-brother, Danny Dayton. He'll be sentenced on January 6th.
The Missouri State University Board of Governors has approved the first step of the Ideas Commons project. Now, MSU President Cliff Smart tweeted out yesterday the board accepted a letter of intent with the Vicino Group. Our past reporting shows the plan is to expand the Jordan Valley Innovation Center and connect it to a multi-purpose complex with office space across the street, as well as adding more parking. The hope is to attract new companies to downtown. We don't have all the details quite yet, including the cost.
Two lawsuits to tell you about this morning. As you may recall, that $2.4 billion issue over the Kansas Expressway extension on the south side of town, it's now been thrown out of court. The news leader reports a judge dismissed the lawsuit filed by Dr. Gil Mobley in September. The court said the suit lacked standing. He named 25 people for what he called ecological harm because of the project. The extension has been in the works for decades. It'll build onto Kansas Expressway at Republic Road all the way to Nixa to help reduce traffic there. However, more land has to be purchased before construction begins. Now, Dr. Mobley lives in a neighborhood near where the extension would be built. He says he's actually relieved the judge dismissed the lawsuit because of the toll it took on him. He tried to submit a documentary claiming the project would disrupt nearby caves in the area, but that was determined insufficient for the court.
The second lawsuit, the former principal of Hillcrest High School is suing Springfield Public Schools. 61-year-old Gary Moore claims he was targeted for removal because of his age. The news leader also reports Moore was given positive reviews until 2018. The lawsuit claims in the next school year, Moore's supervisors alleged he lacked enthusiasm, commitment, and trust in Superintendent John Jungman. Moore says younger principals were never subjected to comments about enthusiasm. Another issue in the suit, Moore says he was told to improve graduation and attendance rates if he wanted to keep his job. Months later, his contract was not renewed. Moore wants $25 grand in damages for lost wages and career opportunities. SPS has responded to the lawsuit. Top officials strongly deny all of these claims and believe the district acted appropriately.
We have a traffic alert for drivers along Highway 65 near Branson starting Monday. MoDOT crews will begin bridge repairs at Bear Creek just north of Branson on Highway 65. One southbound lane will have to be closed during the repairs, which should be finished by December 27th. MoDOT says slowdowns and backups are possible in that area throughout the closure.
Top Google trying to let you know about this morning. A big election happening in the UK. Boris Johnson has been announced the winner.
You're right. He took over when Theresa May stepped down. So this was the first time he was seeking election. And it was a bit of a resounding win. Looks like Brexit is something that very much will be happening now.
Yes, so we'll be following the likelihood and, the very real likelihood of Brexit in the coming months. Also, want to tell you guys about something cool happening on the website.
Yeah, what do we have going here?
So, well, first of all, I want to say thank you. We got a Christmas card sent to Daybreak. Feel free to send these our way.
13 days away. Christmas, guys.
I cannot believe it's that close.
You keep saying it, but when we come back on Monday, it's even fewer days.
I think it's even less than that. I think it's 12 now. Anyway, so thank you for this Christmas card, 2650 East Division. We are also emailing you guys Christmas cards, but you have to sign up.
That's right. You can do that by going to our website, right? Want to make sure that you feel well, feel loved. We've got personalized Christmas cards from yours truly. You go to ozarksfirst.com, click on that tab that's called Living Local. Go to contests and events. Look at that. Scroll on down. That's not our Christmas card picture.
No. That's a surprise.
It's way better.
Yeah. It's a surprise for you, all right? Click on the link. All you have to do is type in your email address. We'll wish you a happy Christmas, for sure.
Yep. Send those our way, and it will start to feel like Christmas this weekend.
Yeah, today not bad. 53 degrees by dismissal with a couple of clouds. Still quiet, just colder tomorrow. Then a rain to mix Sunday and into Monday. Stay tuned to the latest forecast.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching this morning. Have yourself a great weekend.